Welcome back to Humble Roots. I'm here with Ken, and my name is Don. And today, Ken, what are we going to be looking at?
We're going to go Canadian.
We're going
For the first time
we're going Canadian.
From this Canadian channel, we're going to do Caribou Crossing Single Barrel.
Caribou Crossing Single Barrel.
Single Barrel.
Which is the Canadian representation of the
Blantons.
The Blantons.
It's the Blantons of the North, is what they say.
So I guess we're going to find out if it was a hack job or not. I guess we'll find out. Well, what do we know about this?
Okay, 40% ABV, 80 proof.
80 proof.
It is a single barrel. It is produced by the same parent company that owns Buffalo Trace, the Sazerac company. It's considered the first single barrel in Canadian whiskey by a major whiskey distributor or whiskey company.
True story.
The Caribou Crossing was originally released in 2010.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of research you can do on this. They don't tell you a whole bunch about it. When you normally look up whiskey, there's lots of history and stuff behind it, and they try and tell you. I searched and searched and searched, and it's all pretty vague. They don't tell you what the mash bill is. They don't tell you,
Secret.
Yeah.
But we're going to see if we're going to let the secret out with its flavors. I typically don't see it in stores, or they don't really advertise it as much as others.
It's kind of like a special release thing, right? So we see them up here, and they're at our liquor store or special releases once or twice a year. They go for $104.99 up here in British Columbia, Canada. What we do know is that it is from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. With a little bit of digging, it's the Old Montreal Distillery.
The Old Montreal.
But it says that they select the barrels from 200 barrels or 250,000 barrels that they have from independent distillers. So I'm not sure really how that works, but that doesn't matter. That's not what we're here about. We're here to see what it's like.
All right, well, let's take a look at the bottle.
So the box?
The box looks retro 90s with the hologram.
Yeah, it's got the hologram on it. It's pretty. Right. It's pretty cool. It does have a bunch of stuff on the back here. Lovely writing, but I'm not going to read it. It does come in a lovely.
Oh man!
I think that's a Canadian thing.
Oh man, must be a Canadian thing. Yeah.
Crown Royal.
Yeah. The
Caribou.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice looking box. There's nothing fancy. It's cardboard.
I gotta say, there's something special about a whiskey that comes in a bag. You're really, a bag of tricks.
Right? Bag of tricks. Does that mean good things or bad things?
Usually good.
Everybody has, the Crown Royal bag for their Scrabble pieces.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
So we have cracked into this, or I have cracked into this before.
That's a beautiful bottle.
It is a very nice bottle. Now, if you know a little bit about Buffalo Trace and the Sazerac company.
It's a really nice bottle.
This is a copy of the Blanton's Horsey.
Yeah, of course.
It's Caribou. The bottle is a copy of a Rock Hill Farms bottle, except there's no horses on it. It's Caribou's.
Yeah.
And it is engraved. It's not a sticker. It is engraved.
Yeah.
It's a
nice bottle.
It's a fancy little showpiece.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did take a couple of notes when I was going through it, and it doesn't say the age of the whiskey. It doesn't say. It doesn't even tell you where it's produced, because it says they're produced for them by several prominent Canadian distilleries. Now, the rumor used to be that they used to take the barrels, ship them down to the Buffalo Trace distilleries, bottle them in the Blanton's bottling warehouse. But getting a little deeper into the reading today, and I did find out that the Old Montreal distilleries, they produce whiskey for blends like Silk Tassel and High River. But the company claims that own over 500,000 barrels from various Canadian distillers, which is where they use their single barrel selection from. So,
wow.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. It could be bottled at Blanton's. It could be bottled in Montreal. I don't know, but Canadian whiskey.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look at the nose and see what we pick up. Caramel.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of like ethanol.
Ethanol, yeah.
Yeah, quite a bit of ethanol.
Rye spice.
Yeah. 80 proof, so you can really bury your nose. And
it's got to be fairly young, I think.
Yeah, I would say it's fairly young. I would say that they do add color, but I'm seeing some legs. Yeah, nice legs there.
I don't know if it's just me. I always get like an apple smell on most whiskeys. Like
something fruity. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but
so the tasting notes that the company does give out is creamy vanilla, with a dusting of rye spice, bursts of citrus, and a veritable tsunami of fresh cut wood and soft corn.
I'm getting some citrus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't smell. Doesn't smell bad.
No, it doesn't smell bad at all.
No, there's nothing wrong with the smell. Yeah, I mean, it's
like realistically, like not realistically, but like honestly, I don't know a whole bunch about Canadian whiskeys other than like Crown Royal. It's a mixing whiskey. You know, I haven't explored the Canadian stuff much.
Yeah, no, either have I.
Get this
either
because it is a gimmick bottle.
It's a nice
and
bottle.
It looks pretty. Right?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna figure it out here. Should we go in?
Absolutely.
See what we got.
What do you get? I got lots of caramel, lots of vanilla.
Yeah.
I get that rye spice.
Yeah. A lot of caramel, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, loads.
And being single barrels, every single one of these, not every single one, but different barrels are going to be different flavor profiles. Could be subtle differences. It could be quite drastic, you know. I'm not sure I'm going to go out and spend another $105 before taxes to see what the next one would taste like.
Yeah, I mean, first sip there was not bad.
It's pretty decent. I will give it that.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. You know, if you like caramel, no problems here. It's not overly hot. It's not bad. The palate's not bad.
First sip of the night too. So
it is. Yeah, it is the first sip of the night. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's. Caramel, vanilla, a little bit of maybe oakiness, mid palate, hangs out for a little bit. Not bad.
Maybe. I mean, this isn't a disappointing whiskey at all.
Absolutely not. No.
It's priced well, in my opinion, for the
presentation and the whiskey.
Yeah.
As the package.
Yeah, it's priced well. You could drink this for quite a while. It's fine. I wouldn't say that it's not like you're trying to find a bunch of hidden flavors here. It is direct. It's to the point, but it's all good. It's fine.
Creamy vanilla.
Yeah, it's fine. There's nothing complex about it, but that's okay.
It's all pleasant.
It's all pleasant. There doesn't have to be. Very drinkable. Okay, I'm surprised. I've never had this before. I'm quite surprised. You know, yeah, for the price, not bad. Yeah, not bad. Yeah.
I have had this before. Clearly. I've had half a bottle. So
yeah, I wouldn't be shy to bring this bottle out if I had someone who drank whiskey. I wouldn't be shy about this bottle.
No, absolutely not. And this is one of those bottles that I don't ever reach for because I don't want to drink it on my own. This is a sharing whiskey, and a lot of it has to do with the presentation.
Yeah.
And this, it's easy drinking.
It's easy drinking.
It's 100%. Something that anyone that enjoys any kind of whiskey should enjoy this. It's good flavors. It doesn't burn. So I try to save this for those kind of times.
Yeah.
When people come over and you want to give them a little bit, I don't want to have to go replace it.
Well, it's a bit of a conversation piece, right?
It absolutely is.
I mean,
right? And when you throw the blends bottle beside it and you sit there, you know, and enjoy a nice summer evening outside.
Blanton's isn't. You know, we just did Blanton's a few weeks ago, and you know, they taste completely different, but they're in the same region of quality, I would say, as far as the two go. Don't you think? I mean, you know, I don't know if you remember the scores we gave out on that one.
I have no recollection of the scores. Probably have it written down somewhere. But
yeah. What are you getting on the finishing side here?
It's a medium long. It's not a long finish, but it's medium long. It's pleasant, that caramel. I do get the oak. I do get oakiness. It's not harsh oak. It's not overpowering. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, a little bit of oak on the back end. On the back end, there's a little bit. Up front, it's just nothing but caramel. Yeah. You know, I'm getting a little bit of vanilla. More so, I'm getting solid caramel, sugary caramel, right off the candied apple. So
there's that little bit right after that caramel. There's a little bit of that rye spice, sort of.
Yeah.
But
this would be really good. I don't know if you make rum balls, but instead of putting rum in it, putting this in it might turn it up a notch.
A little pricey, but
well, how often do you make rum balls? Once a year. So, but yeah, no. Overall, what are you thinking about out of 10? 10 being high, 1 being low.
I'm gonna say 7.3. 7.3.
7.3.
Yeah, I like it. Good for the price. My score seems a little low. It's because I did buy it because it's gimmicky.
It's gimmicky, yeah.
I love the bottle. Not much I don't like about this. There really isn't. But I did buy it because it is kind of gimmicky.
It's worthwhile trying. You might really like it. If you're a real caramel guy, I'm a cherry guy. I'm a cherry guy when it comes to you know, blends and bourbons, but 7.2. Yeah. But,
it's pleasant.
Yeah, it's pleasant. But yeah, other than that, Ken, you got anything else you want to add about this bottle?
No, really. I'm happy I bought it. I don't know if I'll replace it.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that's, it's nice you said that. It's one of those ones that's nice to have, but maybe, you know, not so nice to have to replace, because it is an eyepiece.
Yeah.
In your collection. It does look wonderful.
And you know what? Like, the thing is, it'll probably sit at this level for a while. Just because I can't have an empty bottle of this just sitting there. It doesn't look as good.
Yes.
Presentation-wise.
It's true.
When someone comes over to say, "Hey, that's cool."
Hey, you got over half there.
Yeah. Right? So we're doing good.
All right.
You know, and I'm sure when we get a little below half, it'll be an evening, you know, and that's what we'll have.
Yeah.
You know, get your dad over here to try this.
There you go. Yeah.
Get Bruce over. You can give this a try.
Yeah, I think you'd like that.
I think you'd enjoy that as well.
I think so too.
But
yeah.
Anyways, that's about all we have tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Until next time, stay humble.